行け翼。サッカーは自由だ。させるか。
Hello and welcome to Tsubasa. Here's Weiss back with you guys. I'm sorry that I haven't been doing I've been doing Tsubasa for a while. I was sick with the flu, so I am back with you guys here with the new 1000 banner, Roberto Hongo, and we have our friend, our savior of the club team, Kobayashi. Thank you, Kayla, for bringing Kobayashi again. Roberto Hongo, dream written in the sky, is a toughness type Brazilian player that belongs to the South American club player pool. He can be played either as a forward or attacking midfielder. This iteration of beardless Roberto wearing Sao Paulo club kit is a younger version of him. At least this time, he's not wearing his casual wear. Roberto's hidden abilities are designed to aid the inevitable formation of the toughness type Latin American archetype. He alone provides 6% for toughness Latin players, or 3% Latin players with his stat up hidden abilities. Needless to say, this is a huge boost, thus making it more desirable to build a toughness Latin team. Hotline Tsubasa is a new type of hidden ability that grants Roberto 5% to stats executing a command after receiving the ball from Tsubasa. It is a nice conditional 5% that requires him to receive a pass from any version of Tsubasa. Next, we have Assigned Nationality Link Brazil, yet another new hidden ability made to synergize with Tsubasa. Tsubasa receives stat boosts depending on how many Brazilian players are in your team. 8 Brazilian players would grant the full 6%. Lastly, we have a skill block cancel, which will cancel up to 1 special block. A great answer for those pesky defenders who can potentially disable Roberto's chance to score. And I'm sorry if Ash's voice is coming, I'm not gonna stop. His team skill is Super Solidarity for toughness type Latin American players, a good addition into the regular gacha pool, which makes building a Latin American team viable for those that missed out on the limited banners. Roberto's passive block killer 20% is similar to Stormy Hyuga. This passive is beneficial on players that are likely to match up with defenders, making it tougher for defenders to block the shot. Now, do note that this passive boosts skill, dribble, pass, and 1-2 as well, so it's useful against defenders that are dependent on their block. For example, 97 Ishizaki, Dreamfest, Radunga, Full Body Stand, Georgie, and more. Now, his main skill, S-Rank Volley, the true Roberto overhead kick, is capped at 490 momentum, is considered a top-tier skill shot that is worth the Black Ball investment. He also comes in with an A-Swift interception, but nowadays, A-Swift intercept can barely do anything in the PvP tier. Now, Roberto's stat spread leans toward being an out-and-out attacker with an outstanding offense capabilities. His shot is at pleasing 9k, supported by a good amount of power at almost 7k. Defensive-wise, he is not the worst, but unlikely to contribute. Now for his limit break, we recommend going with a 25 shot, speed, power, 21 pass, and 4 technique. This is the regular attacking build we would suggest for attack-oriented players that are focused mainly on shot, pass, and mobility. As for those that do not value speed as much, you can go with 25 shot, power, 21 dribble, pass, and for speed and technique. This build very slightly emphasizes dribble instead of mobility, improving the chances of Roberto breaking through the defense's line in matchups. Now for his parameters, we applied limit break 1 and 6% stat up. He can hit a total force of 72.7k with true Roberto overhead kick and true skywing shot. The average force for catch and punch are between 70 to 72k with full limit break and without passive included, so he has a good chance to score against meta goalkeepers. And if he receives the ball from Tsubasa, the total force is 76.1k. Wow. Do note that this figure shown under passive is only applicable against defenders that choose to block and do not carry over to goalkeepers. Now for his skill build, we suggest replacing A flying drive shot with true skywing shot, and A drive pass with student teacher duo. For those that do not intend to play Tsubasa, can consider replacing the A drive pass with an S version instead. Finish off his build with an A South American dribble. Final thoughts and ramblings. This Roberto is one of probably the best hidden characters I've seen so far. He is powerful but not too OP, yet he gives a lot of stats to the Latin America, especially the red ones. The good thing is that to actually make him even more stronger, you need a really unique character that can be centralized now in the red Latin America, which is Tsubasa. I'd like to see new hidden abilities coming up, and this hidden ability is I love it. I love this kind of hidden abilities. It gives more thinking into the game and gives more people the chances to experiment and add Tsubasa in various teams with Roberto. So I would love to see Super Dreamfest Tsubasa in a red Latin America and see how good he will actually be, especially if he gets 6% up, and also he gets if he passes to Roberto and Roberto is forward. That's a straight up 5% stat, which is great. I love this Roberto. I think he's balanced, and at the same time he's just good, to be honest. Here comes the man, here comes the guy, here comes Genzo Kobayashi, indomitable samurai keeper. Is an agility type Japanese goalkeeper that belongs to the European team club player team. I'm not gonna edit this. Please, Tsubasa, just put this in. A long-awaited alternative goalkeeper for the European club teams. Oh, trust me on that. Now, Genzo pioneers a new type of team skill, Super Solidarity European Club Players 17%. It is currently possible to assemble a team of more than 8 agility European club players, but the player pool size is rather limited. It is extremely limited. This marks a new beginning for the possibility of other 17% Super Solidarity team skills. His passive, full power gauge up, grants a 25% refill after a successful save, similar to the 97 Samurai Ken. We feel that this is a valuable passive for counter-attacking with a fully charged up gauge. Now, do you guys think that this passive is better on Club Genzo or 97 Ken? Let us know in the comment section below. His main kill is perfect SDDK catch capped at 510. He is still the strongest catch in the game. Honestly speaking, we don't think that K-Lab can release anything stronger than PSDGK for Genzo at the moment, or else a certain goalkeeper will become quite unbeatable. You guys know who we're talking about. Genzo's stat allocation is pretty awesome for a regular gacha goalkeeper, with his catch at almost 10k and both power and technique at a respectable level. We did a quick comparison with his invincible SGGK counterpart and found out that they aren't that far apart in terms of stats. Furthermore, this version is capable of punching with his punch at pretty decent 7.9k. Note that this speed is only slightly above 5k, so he might be low to pick up those loose balls near him. When it comes to goalkeeper limit break, we don't encourage hybrid builds, and it might lower your chances of saving the ball. With that said, we suggest going full catch for his limit break, 25 catch, power and technique. His parameter catch is great at 14.8k, and his punch is pretty decent at 11k with his limit break applied. His perfect SGGK catch can reach a total force of 75.7k, jumping SGGK double punch at 53.7k, and even his A SGGK catch at 50.4k. That is high for a gacha goalkeeper. Now we suggest giving him an S jumping SGGK double punch or S SGGK S double punch as an alternative, A SGGK catch and C super catch. Now for our ramblings for Genzo Kobayashi, he is pretty strong. Stat wise, he is the 4th best catcher in the game so far, so he is insanely good in stats. However, playing him in the club meta right now is quite hard. I have him in my club team, and he only is at 23.4k, which is currently is not that great, to be honest. However, if you do put him in a full blue buffed team, or a red or even a green Japanese team with fully buffs that goes to him, he become quite scary, to be honest. The thing is, comparing him to the Dreamfest, I think personally that Dreamfest is better, because currently the meta is mostly either Red Japan, or you have a lot of non-Japanese, so his passive is almost always on in all games. Yeah, this Genzo is pretty good. However, for the club meta right now, he won't do that much, because his stats is a little bit low because of the hidden abilities that do not support him that much. Only Levin gives him 2%, and Aoi gives him 3%. I think the other way around. That's about it. He only gets 5%, and he gets 23k only with 5% hidden abilities. That's high for just 5%. Okay guys, this is it for our episode for T.Ken Tsubasa. I hope you guys had fun. I'm sorry if I got rambled a little bit. My voice kind of cracks down a little bit and goes up and down. I'm still a little bit sick, but I won't stop. It won't stop me from doing T.Ken Tsubasa with you guys. Have fun, good luck with the gacha polls, and see you guys in the next player, which I think is a Dream Collection Tsubasa. What do you guys think? I think it's a Dream Collection Tsubasa for club players. Latin team. Hotline Tsubasa. Oh my god. Weiss. Ash, why are you saying this?